So the big question is this: how do women over 30 struggling to lose weight and or looking to tone and lose unwanted body fat in those stubborn areas like the midsection, love handles, thighs, and upper arms, how do they build their dream bodies and keep their results long-term without surgery and without feeling like the only way to make it happen is to eat cardboard and broccoli the rest of their life? That is what this podcast is all about, and each episode is full of proven strategies that you can apply right away to create your dream body, allowing you to look younger, feel younger, and skyrocket your confidence. Welcome to the Transformation Secrets for Women podcast. All right, I'm about to say it, what we all know, and that's diets suck. And I'm about to show you exactly why you don't need to diet to get your dream body. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can get your dream body and not feel like you're missing out on the delicious foods that you actually want to eat. Also, at any time, please feel free to go ahead, click down below, or head over to midsectionmelt.com to claim your complimentary midsection treatment and your clinical consultation with us, where if we don't deliver you measurable results on the spot, we actually pay you $50 for your time. Hey, it's Trev Vucerry, America's favorite weight loss and midsection fat loss expert, helping our patients lose well over 500,000 pounds and counting. Now I'm sharing the same transformation secrets with you that I've already used to help well over 25,000 people. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can get your dream body and not feel like you're missing out on the delicious food you actually want to eat. So let's get started. All right. Diets. Diets have such a negative connotation because they scream missing out. They scream, I'm staying away from the things that I want to actually be doing. I'm doing the exact opposite of what I want to be doing. And I've done so many diets that I can't even count. And what I love to actually call nutrition now is a form of clean eating. I call it taste-centered clean eating because it needs to taste amazing for it to actually be considered a long-term strategy that actually works, something we're actually going to adhere to long-term. Taste-centered clean eating. And there's no reason that we can't have amazing food that tastes incredible that's getting us where we want to be. All right. It doesn't have to be cardboard and broccoli. All right. Like I said, I've done so many diets from A to Z. I don't even know how many I've actually done, but just to name a few: Atkins, Paleo diet, Mediterranean diet, South Beach diet, the Zone diet, Whole30, Ornish diet, Flexitarian diet, vegan, the Engine 2 diet, the raw food diet, fruitarian diet, and the list goes on and on. And here's the thing, what I found is that they all work for a minute. They all work. All right. So that's the thing, is like, my solution is not the only solution in the world. They all work, and they all worked for me for a minute until I felt like, and what my patients also say is until they felt like they were going to pull their hair out. They just couldn't take it anymore. They reached a point, and I reached a point where I was just like, and I just exploded and I rebelled against the entire system. So like I said, is my way the only way? No, it's not the only way, but I don't know a better way than what we do to actually enjoy the process, which through my experience with well over 25,000 patients means consistency long term. Because you know what? If we don't have consistency long term, then we're dead in the water before we even start. And here's the deal: it doesn't feel like anything is missing. That is the key. That's what I mean by taste-centered clean eating. It's not a diet. All right. If you feel like you could do it forever, then you're happy. You're satisfied. All right. You're not jonesing, all the time and actually feeling, oh my gosh, this is missing. I can't wait until this is over. I can't wait to be done with this. That feeling, which I know we can all relate to in typical diets, is not a great long-term strategy whatsoever. It will get you results up front. And then what it's going to do is it's going to make you eventually want to pull your hair out. We rebel and we go back to what we were doing before. And when we go back to what we were doing before, we get the results that we were getting before. And then we get this yo-yo, right? We get results and then back to where we started. Results, back to where we started. Results, back to where we started. And this is the same battle I've been doing the past 28 years, all right? So it needs to be something that we could do forever. It needs to be something that's so simple to understand and also to apply. All right, because if it's something that is way too complex and it's, okay, counting this and how many grams of this, and I have to put a strip in my mouth, keto, that's another one I don't even think I put on there that I've done as well before. But how sustainable was that for me? It wasn't. Am I in ketosis? Am I counting my proper grams here? And again, all these things work. I'm not shunning anything. I got results with every single one of them, but there's only one program that I've done that I feel like it's my happy place. I go back to it and I get my results, and I get my results just as well as the other programs, just as quickly, just as efficiently, right? But I don't feel like, when's this going to be over? All right. So it's very simple to understand, very simple to apply, feels like you could do it forever. And also, that's yielded proven results. You know what I mean? That's another thing as well. Something that's yielded proven results for the long term. All right. And that you don't have to actually eat broccoli and cardboard. You know what I mean? It needs to make us question if this is actually good for us. You know what I mean? That's the big thing. If you're going through and you're eating foods that you truly enjoy, and you're like, man, I could do this forever. It's interesting because I've gotten to several points where I'm like, wait, am I sure that this is good for me? And I've had my patients actually say that, like, are you sure this is okay, that I'm eating these recipes that we have doing, this is getting me where I want to be? Man, that's the best compliment I could ever get, because if we feel that way on a nutrition program, on a clean eating, taste-centered nutrition program, we are in the right zone. It needs to make us question if it's actually good for us, because if we're questioning that it's good for us, then we're saying, geez, this kind of tastes like the food I want to be eating right now. It's actually getting me where I want to go. That's when we know we're onto something, because we don't feel like we're suffering, all right, which is what we're used to with regular diets. And if it doesn't taste like cardboard and broccoli, then it's not going to be getting us where we want to be. That's what we've been conditioned to. So here's the deal. At the end of the day, if it's not going to be something that we could do forever, it's not going to be sustainable to the point where we're going to be getting the results and keeping the results. And that's what we need to be looking at. And it's interesting because the way that I've designed our nutrition programs is exactly based upon that. I took all my experiences of the best, and I said, you know what did I like about the Engine 2 diet? What did I like about the Flexitarian diet? What did I like about the Whole30 diet, the Zone diet, the South Beach, the Mediterranean, the Keto, the Atkins diet? What did I like about all these, the raw food diet? What worked really well strategically with them? Because of course there's pieces, parts. And I put it into a program that I feel is a sustainable system for myself and tens of thousands of others who have gone through it, who are able to get the results and keep the results. Because I've never met a person who has ever said, yeah, I want to get the results that I want, and then I actually want to turn back around and go back to the starting line again, and I want to do it all over again. Why not, right? Because the hard work is the fun part, right? No, it's not. I've never met a person who said that. So if we're getting started on something that we feel like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do this forever, then we're actually headed for a recipe for disaster, okay? So that's what it is. There it is. Now you know the pieces, parts of why you actually don't need to diet to get your dream body. If you're on the right program, you're going to feel like you could do this forever. You're going to feel like you're not missing anything. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, this is simple to understand. I can apply this. And it's actually yielding you the results. It tastes great. And if not, it's like, okay, I need to move on to something else that I can actually ask myself those exact same questions. All right. And once you actually land on that, boom, you'll be able to get your dream body, and you're not going to feel like you're dieting at all throughout the process. So thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead, click down below, or head right over to midsectionmelt.com to claim your complimentary midsection treatment and clinical consultation with us, where if we don't deliver you measurable results on the spot, we actually pay you $50 for your time. And also, I so appreciate if you please follow or subscribe. Again, my name is Trev Vucerry. Thank you so much for investing your time with me, and give your best to the rest of your day. Take care. Thank you so much for listening today. And if you found value here, please go ahead and follow or subscribe. And also, please take a moment to share it with anyone you feel would benefit. Now, also, don't forget, as your free gift just for listening, you're able to claim your complimentary midsection treatment and clinical consultation with a value of over $250, where if we don't deliver you measurable results on the spot, we actually pay you $50 for your time. Simply go to midsectionmelt.com. That's midsectionmelt.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.